Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the Luminary Inventors. So this episode will basically consist of street lighting, and of course I'm going to be having a special guest that will make me some company. She's my friend Mar Flores, and here we are to talk deeper about this actually interesting topic.
Hi everyone, I am Mar. I'm really sorry for being late.
No worries, but sorry for this, but can I ask what happened? I'm very curious.
Oh yeah, of course. I was driving to my house and there was a blackout and I needed to start driving slower.
You really have such a bad luck. But wait, have you realized that what just happened to you is actually related to what we're gonna discuss today?
What a coincidence! Street lighting is really important actually. Maybe that's a good way to discover how street lighting contributes to our community safety and well-being.
Sure, it is. Street lighting plays a crucial role in providing visibility and enhancing safety in public spaces, particularly during nighttime. And what just happened to you is actually a great example for this. So, I'm also very interested in knowing how is all this even possible. Sorry for the ignorance, everybody, but I'm very lost about street lighting origin, and I'm thinking about Mar telling us its real origin because I've heard millions of different stories about it, but I don't even know what to believe in. So, Mar, do you know? So let me guess a little bit. Is it true that it all started in 1757, invented by Benjamin Franklin in the United States? Or am I more lost in North Korea in the map at night in comparison to the southeast part of the country?
Oh my gosh, what? Are you kidding me? What are you talking about?
Haven't you ever seen the map? I really recommend you to. So go search it right now.
I will, I promise. So, no. Well, as I know, the first ever recorded discovery and use of street lighting can be traced back to ancient civilizations, especially in ancient Rome. I am really not sure if there is a specific individual credited for this invention completely. Back in ancient Rome, ancient Romans, more likely the wealthy ones, utilized oil lamps, which were filled with vegetable oil for lighting, and, of course, special slaves were responsible for, caring and maintaining them. These lights provided light at night, making streets safer.
That's actually very interesting, Mar. As a non-expert, you know quite a lot about this topic.
Sometimes I get bored and start indagating about whatever pops in my mind.
That happens to me as well. So let's continue. I think we should follow up street lighting improvements over time, don't you think so?
Yeah, great point.
So I'll start. In 1417, the hung lanterns were created.
That's right. Then, in 1802, I think, William Murdoch presents a coal-fueled gas light.
Let me continue. In 1807, London's first gaslit street was established.
Oh, I really don't remember the next one. Can you tell it to me, please?
So yeah, I think I can follow up with this. If I'm not making any mistake, I'm saying that in 1878, Paris introduced the first electric streetlights.
Yes, I really remember this one. Was created by Thomas Edison in 1879 and created the carbon thread incandescent lamp.
I'm not really sure about this, but I think that the next one is in 1962, am I right?
No, actually the next one was in 1930s, which was the low-pressure sodium lamps.
Oh yeah, actually have completely forgotten about that one. So, now, in 1962, Nick Holonyak developed the first practical visible spectrum light-emitting diode.
Oh yeah, so following up, it came the high-pressure sodium, HID, in 1965.
And lastly, the more recent one was in the modern era, which were the LED lights actually.
So, gaslighting revolution, huh? I have heard about this, but don't really know at all.
You know something? I actually do. Let me tell you a bit of this. So, gaslighting was introduced during the Industrial Revolution as a more, how can I say it, maybe powerful alternative to candles and oil lamps. And well, yeah, there wasn't a single inventor to this tool. There were a few contributors that helped for its creation. And well, yeah, the most famous one, if I'm not mistaken, was William Murdoch, I'm thinking. And yeah, he was the one who introduced and created one of the first and more known and famous varieties of gaslighting. And of course, it was then improved by other significant individuals over the time.
Wow, I had really no idea. So, what do you think of following up with something that has been keeping me engaged with this since I started investigating about street lighting? This is the introduction of LED lights. Back in 1962, the very first practical LED made its debut, shining a low-intensity red light mainly for indicators. But hold on, something amazing happened in the 1990s. Scientists discovered how to create blue LEDs. This breakthrough opened the door to making white lights using LEDs, which was a game changer. But guess what? The LED story doesn't end there. Scientists and inventors kept tinkering away, making LEDs even better. They improved their efficiency, made the colors look more vibrant, and found new ways to use them in all sorts of places. I can't even imagine how advanced the world will be in the future.
Oh my gosh, yes. I don't even know what to expect from the future. So, what do you think of following up with playing a true or false game?
Yes, of course. That will be great. So, only for providing you trustworthy information, we applied one of our favorite methods that Miss Tatiana uses for learning.
Definitely. We have read some pages about this topic. We have highlighted. Now we have the main points, the main ideas. We have made some activities. And now I think we must be ready to answer some questions.
Yes, I really think so. Oh, and we have added an audiobook for the reading, so we didn't stop paying attention. Okay, so this topic is the incandescent bulbs. So interesting, right?
So, true or false? Thomas Edison invented the incandescent bulb in the early 19th century?
I don't know. But I will go with true.
You're actually a little bit incorrect. And this is because Thomas Edison invented the incandescent bulbs, but in the late 19th century, not in the early one.
Oh, well, thank you for this information. Now let's continue with the next one. True or false? Incandescent bulbs are known for their high energy efficiency.
I'm saying that that's a false answer, and because incandescent bulbs were actually known for their low energy efficiently, and I'm almost 100% sure of my answer, so tell me please.
Yes, but I will complete your answer. Incandescent bulbs also waste a significant amount of energy as heat, rather than producing light. They are not as efficient as other lighting technologies, such as fluorescent lamps or LED bulbs, for example.
So now, true or false? Let me think of a question. So yeah, I think I've got one. So, tungsten filaments were developed in the late 20th century?
Yeah, I really know that one. That is false.
Yeah, you are correct. So this statement is false because, these filaments were actually developed in the early 20th century.
And the last one. Pay closely attention. True or false? LED bulbs offer longer lifespan compared to incandescent bulbs?
That's true.
That's a correct answer.
We did a great job here, don't you think so?
We will not lie to you about this, but for this part we have done some research to be sure and tell you guys more reliable information.
So, recent research reveals that lighting affects our moods, security, and social interactions in outdoor spaces. Good lighting creates comfort, safety, and trust in our environment.
By understanding the relationships between spaces and people, we can create vibrant and welcoming cities. Together, let's illuminate our cities with joy and create a brighter, friendlier experience for all of us. What do you think, Miranda?
That's completely correct. I think the same at 100%. So we have seen everything since oil lamps in ancient civilizations to the creation of LED lights. Isn't that incredible?
Yes, completely. A very important point is that you, as the generation you are, that well, you can be sometimes a very problematic one. You can also assure us a better future on this aspect by innovating and indicating a lot.
Thank you, Mar, for being here with us, and I hope we meet each other again.
The pleasure is mine. Goodbye, everyone. See you in the next episode.